What's going on, guys? It's your boy James here from It's Your Life. And yes, before you ask, this glorious thing on my head is a mullet. And I had to grow it for a friend's wedding because I'm his best man. And this is what he wants, and I'm a good friend. And I'm not gonna lie, I rock the shit out of it. But other than that, sorry, there's a little background noise. I'm riding with the windows down. It's a pretty day. Other than that, taking you a little exposure real quick. Gotta go get some gas and stuff, or get some diesel in the old truck here. And thought I'd just take a minute to take the long way and talk to you about something that I find is extremely important when it comes to dealing with anxiety. And this is rewiring your mind for positivity. It's so easy, especially when you deal with panic attacks or depersonalization or depression, whatever it is, to constantly be in a negative state of mind. And people are like, well, I just can't help it. I just feel negative. And that may be true. Your body may be spitting negative emotions at you all the time. But there is a way that you can start to rewire your mind for positivity. And people are constantly using this term, probably overusing it on the internet, and all these motivational speakers and all these fucking people who are talking about this and that, about rewiring your mind. But the true way to rewire your mind, which is a real concept, is through lifestyle changes, thought pattern changes, and using things that that they're actually fucking called, is positive affirmations. And I'm a huge proponent of this. Positive affirmations are a great way to start to rewire your mind for positivity. One example I can give you of this that I absolutely 100% stand behind is doing them in the mornings. For me, with dealing with anxiety and depersonalization, stuff like that, what the hardest time of day for me is always my mornings. My mornings were shit for so long. I would literally wake up feeling absolutely horrible, like just deep down, just despair and just dreading the day and being worried about it. And this was all because my mind was so preconditioned for negativity. Sorry about the bumps, guys. This is an old GoPro. It doesn't have stabilization. But the whole thing is that I'd been dealing with this negativity for so long that my mind was now programmed for negativity. My mind was now a spitting image of negativity. And so when you constantly feel negativity and that's all you're used to feeling every morning when you wake up, your brain gets in the pattern of automatically feeling that way when you wake up, or whenever you feel that it's that time of day. And so it's trying to, because your brain develops patterns, and it develops neural pathways that try to keep you on kind of a similar path. But you can start to rewire this. What I did is every morning, and I know it sounds lackluster and probably a little simple, but I swear my morning life has changed times 1,000 since I started doing this. Every morning I wake up and I do positive affirmations for 10 minutes. I sit up in my bed and I say, I'll give you examples. You can individually tailor them for yourselves. But I say, like, I'm happy and I'm healthy. I have my eyes closed. I'm sitting upright. I say I'm happy and I'm healthy, and I'll say it probably 30 times in a row, and I'll smile with my eyes closed when I'm saying I'm happy. I'm trying to feel that happiness, because your body knows that when you smile, that's an indication of happiness. All this is on the subconscious level. You're trying to change your subconscious here, not your conscience, because when you do something enough times, your body becomes your brain. And that's like I talk about these patterns. And so if you, and I say like I'm happy and I'm healthy, and I'll probably say it 30 times, then I'll change to something like, I can do anything, nothing can stop me. I'm a beast, whatever I'm getting into that day. I do that, and I do it over and over again. Then I'll start back at the top, and I'll go through them again. And it is absolutely crazy that something that simple has had such a profound effect on my mornings. I had the worst mornings of anyone I knew. That's when I had the most brain fog. I couldn't think. I felt awful. I just felt horrible. And I mean, there's no really other way to put that besides I felt absolutely awful. And truthfully, this has changed my life. I'm not saying that it's the end-all be-all for anxiety and all that, but when it comes to having a great morning and starting your day off the right way on a positive note, forcing positivity into your mind can help. And you're like, well, what if I just don't feel positive? Well, I didn't feel positive either. But see, what you're doing is you're manipulating your mind. And you have to do this over and over and over again for weeks and months at a time. And eventually, for some reason, when you wake up, before you even start these affirmations, you're already in a positive mood because your brain is used to waking up positive. There's a great video on this, and I'll try to put the link in the description if I can find it, of this doctor named Joe Dispenza. He talks about this concept and talks about rewiring your brain and doing things to make yourself more positive and reprogramming your mind. And this stuff really works. Like I've said, it's not going to cure your anxiety. It's not going to do this and that. It's not going to make you unafraid of what you're afraid of. You got to face those things. But as far as like mornings and evenings, like I do these affirmations, I'll do them in the morning, and then I'll do them throughout the day in my head. I won't do them out loud unless I'm alone, but I do the ones in the morning out loud, and then I do them out loud in the evening before I go to bed. And it's almost a meditative practice for me now. But my mornings now, they're not bad. And I forever, I could not figure out how to make myself feel okay in the mornings. I was so tired of waking up feeling awful and feeling terrible. I couldn't take it anymore. And I was like, I'm going to try this. Even though it looks stupid, I'm going to try this and just see what happens. And I'll be damned if it wasn't the biggest change that I have experienced in a long time. It makes you positive. And it's so important for positivity. Try to keep a positive vibe all the time, even when you feel horrible, and react to things with positive manner. Because in the world, we can't control, what happens to us. We can't control somebody runs a stop sign and hits us. We can't control if our boss is in a bad mood that day. There's many things in our lives that are out of our control. But you can always control how you react to them. And that, to me, is one of the biggest things that I've recently discovered. That I'm like, wow, I really am in control of, so much more of my life than I realized. Because even though I can't control what happens to me, I can control my reactions. Therefore, I can have it to where somebody else's mood doesn't change mine. And I think that is absolutely incredibly important. And it's been a game changer for my life for sure. I think that everyone can benefit from this. Sorry if I keep going out of the camera. Out here trying to find a gas pump. But I think it's incredibly important, and I think everyone can benefit from it. And I think that if you start practicing this, you can too. It's a practice that no matter what, it's going to have benefits, because, that's just how the human brain works. Humans that get in patterns. And when you start to manipulate your patterns, you can change everything about it. All right, guys, that's all I got for you for right now. I got to jump out and get some fuel for the truck. But yeah, I'm just trying to start coming to you with some more videos. I've been so busy. I've had good days, and I've had times in the past year or so where I have fallen back drastically. But you know, I'm working every day just like y'all are to get better and to find out more things to help y'all out. So thanks, guys. Have a great day, and you know, remember, it's your life, only you can live it.